Hello Trophy Hunters, welcome to another trophy list review. Been a little while, but I'm going to amp them up a little bit. Now today we're looking at Patbackdeal from America. So he's got 55 platinums, and some of you may think, now that's not very many. Now I don't mind how many platinums you have whatsoever, it's more about the fun you have getting them, what you enjoy, and I like to go through them and just talk about my own experiences with the platinums you have and what I hope you feel as well. So that's kind of the purpose of them. So my point is, if you don't have many platinums and you're worried about submitting your PSN and getting a review, don't worry about it. I don't mind how many you have. I just enjoy talking about trophies and games in general. So yeah, please don't feel disheartened. So yeah, Patbackdeal, 55 platinums, really cool. And remember, if you want your own list reviewed, all you have to do is subscribe, leave a comment with your PSN, and I'll get you added to the list. And I'm going to work through them at a quicker pace, hopefully. And this is the first trophy list review that I will implement my trophy awards. I did a video on, I'll pop it on screen. These awards I'll give at the end, and they're just about your trophy list as a whole, and I made little icons, they're pretty cute. So I hope you guys like them. But anyway, yeah, let's crack on. This probably won't be a very long one because of the number of platinums, but you never know, I might go off on one and talk about one game for bloody years. So yeah, alphabetical order as always, and we're starting with Adventure Time, Pirates of the whatever that word is. I haven't watched Adventure Time. My only experience with Adventure Time would be multiverses and playing this guy in multiverses. I honestly can't even remember what he's called. That's probably blasphemy, but he was really, really good. 2 out of 10, 12 hours, simple platinum. I'm sure it's good. But yeah, not much to say on it because I haven't played that one. Astro's Playroom, now that is the original PS5 one? Yeah, 2023. So yeah, this is one everyone should play. I still need to get the new Astro game because it won Game of the Year, right? Which is insane. That's going to be like a yearly release game soon for Sony. If you're releasing a platformer that's won Game of the Year, you're gonna make a new one, aren't you? You're gonna make another. So yeah, that's a platinum everyone should have. Nice high ratio. Only 9% have 100% though. Maybe I should go back and get that DLC. And then you've got a Telltale game. Batman the Telltale series. I like this one. I can't remember what it was about. I can't remember whatsoever what the characters in it, but I know I enjoyed it. You only got this a couple years ago. I got this in God knows 2016, 2017. So we're closing on 10 years ago nearly of me earning this platinum. And the memory doesn't serve me well, but I did enjoy it. Maybe one day I'll do like a tier list of the Telltale games with Game of Thrones is at the bottom, and at the top will be Wolf Among Us. But the middle, that's going to be that will be the video of what you won't know. Yeah, 1 out of 10 is 1 out of 10 for Telltale games. They're not hard games. They're not hard, are they? Next up, Black Clover, an anime. I'm not sure how many games this series has done, but yeah, I don't know much about it. 3 out of 10 though, 8 hours. It's not a very long game, is it? Not a very long game. See, I always look up stuff like this before I even buy a game because I don't like dropping new game price on a game that's only going to be 8 hours long. This is something I'd wait for a sale in. So maybe you didn't get this on release either. You're killing it in 2023 though. Most of your platinums, all your platinums so far have been 2023. God, they really have, haven't they? So next up after Black Clover is Bully. I know this game, obviously. It's a Rockstar game on PS2. I have played it, but only on the PS2. I've never considered going to get all the trophies for it. I imagine it's got 100% completion and all that. Before I look at the list quick. Lovely slow internet there. Order, rarity. I do like to check out these games sometimes, what's rare, what's not. So, I don't know if you see that yet. Rarest is acquire all room trophies. No idea what that is, but I do like a good ultra rare. Good ultra rare trophy. Oh no, it's not ultra rare, that's the PSN there. 22.34. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. PSN profiles, there we go. Oh, it's not rare platinum at all. Okay, fair enough. I was led on by the PSN rarity. Fair enough. Right, back to it. So yeah, Bully, that's cool. 22%, yeah, it's right there. So not a particularly hard game, but one I'd want to play. 4 out of 10, 20 hours. That's my kind of time now. You know, unless it's like Monster Hunter, which I know will be hundreds of hours. But 20-hour game, that's good. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I've not played a Call of Duty for, no, 10, 15 years. Probably my last proper one. Actually, don't lie. The last one I tried was Black Ops, which was one of the Black Ops, God knows what one, but it was on PlayStation Plus. I have like 1 or 2% in it. I want to go back and do the campaign just to get the ratio up, because that's one of my goals this year, is to get my completion ratio up. I should probably start this. In fact, I think I borrowed it from a friend and still haven't given it back, and that was years ago. 3 out of 10, 10 hours, 98%. That means I added a single DLC trophy, I think. So yeah, I should go back and get that one. Carrion, that's one of my favourite games. Already one of my favourite games in your list. Horror-themed Metroidvania. You Are the Monster is so cool. I've recommended this to a couple of friends and they've gone off and played it and they've said, you know, Baz, this game is sick. And it really is. You just start off as a blob with like tentacles and you're just killing and eating and breaking down doors and drowning people. It's really cool. Very easy game, 45%, 7 hours, 3 out of 10, but yeah, it's unique, and being unique in a Metroidvania setting is difficult nowadays, really difficult. So yeah, I love that game, really do. And then you've got Crash Bandicoot, one of your harder platinums so far. 7 out of 10, notoriously very difficult. Can't remember what's actually hard about Crash. I've not got it myself. I've got the game, I just haven't got the platinum. I've not started it yet. Order, PSN profiles. So the hardest trophy in Crash is Practice Makes Perfect. Earn 26 relics. Can't remember what that involves. 100% in the levels maybe? In the gems, yeah. I should get the Crash, it's a good 7 out of 10, you know, it's a respectable platinum. And that's what I like the respectable ones. So yeah, well done on that one. And then you've got Crash 2 and Crash 3. Okay, so this might be in the running for my Franchise Fanatic Award, where I give an award for your kind of, what I think you might enjoy the most out of all your multi-plats in a series. So Crash is cool. Crash 2 and 3, pretty easy, the 2 and 3. Oh, actually, got 2. So 2 is 6 out of 10, but rarer. And number 1, that's because people know Crash Bandicoot 1 is harder, and the egomaniacs go for it. It's a Dark Souls syndrome, I like to call, because the Dark Souls plat rate is like 30%, but they're actually like, you know, 7 or 8 out of 10s. So yeah, that's fair enough. Good series. I was going to say PS3 Deadpool. It is the PS3 game, but it's a re-release. This is the PS4 game of Deadpool. Got really popular when the movie first started coming out. Maybe Deadpool 2. I've got a copy of the PS3 game, which is worth quite a bit now. I think it might be like 60 quid, maybe 50 quid trade-in, something like that. It keeps going up anyway, so I'm going to hang on to it. I probably won't even play it, but if I did play it, it would be the PS3 version. So that's a cool platinum. Detroit Become Human. That's something I've watched my lovely partner play. Really cool. It's got Lance Henriksen in. I like his character in it. I like, you know, Robots Uprising. It's just all a bit. Sometimes David Cage games can be like a bit much, you know. He kind of leans too hard into people bad, robots good. He's not very subtle in his points, that's all. But this is one of his better games, and I do like it. Endling, Extinction is Forever. I've got a feeling this is this bloody Fox game that's come up every now and again. Yeah, it is. Yeah, never played it. Fox dies, you save your cubs. Yeah, we know how that ends. 35%. 3 out of 10 in only 6 hours though. I don't mind these, you know, 3, 4 out of 10s and under 10 hour plats. They're they're realistic platinums for someone of my age to get. You know, I'm working full time, I'm always busy, you know, I haven't got much time to pour hundreds of hours into games, and if I do, that's going to be Tekken, it's going to be Monster Hunter. There's not much room for these one-off platinum games for me to try and enjoy. So I appreciate a good 6-hour, 10-hour game, so that's cool. Ghost of Tsushima. I was surprised we didn't see Ghost of Yotai at the awards show. Not the awards show, the PlayStation Experience thing we had earlier in the month. I was hoping for new trailers, and they didn't give us one. Although the initial reveal trailer was good enough, there was a lot in there. I just want to know more about it, and I need to play this first one and the PS5 re-release. Maybe I should go straight to the PS5, probably. But yeah, cool game. My partner really enjoys that one. Goat Simulator. Now this game is deceivingly hard, because you don't think it. 21%, but I got stuck on one of the trophies here. And it was a bloody Flappy Bird one. And if that's not the hardest trophy in this, then I don't know what will be. It is going to be, isn't it? It is the Flap Master. Got 10 points in Flappy Goat. So yeah, I don't know if anyone remembers Flappy Birds, but it took the world by storm. It got so popular, the creator took it offline. He got so stressed in keeping up the updates or like dealing with the popularity. But it wasn't like a game you had to maintain. I don't know if he was pressured to make updates for it or what, but yeah, basically Flatmaster is it's like a rip-off of it, and it was really hard, really bloody hard game. God, Flappy Bird must have came out 15 years ago, if that. But yeah, cool plat, nice ragdoll physics kind of sandbox. It is fun, it is a fun game. But it's one of those games, it's like, why would I play this? It's so weird. That's a game I'd only play for a platinum, kind of low effort decision to just be like, right, I need a platinum, I'm going to play Goat Simulator. It's a bit of a weird game. And then we've got God of War OG, something I need to go back and platinum. I don't know why I haven't played this kind of reboot sequel enough. I've completed it and I really liked it. I loved the characters, you know, Kratos and Atreus. Awesome games. And I bought this one day one, and I bought Ragnarok day one. It's both Steelbook editions actually, so you know, I put down quite a bit of money on it. They just never grabbed me as much as the original trilogy. I don't know if it's the combat, because I'm more of a, like, you know, an adrenaline seeking arcade kind of addict in a way, and these were more story focused, which was cool. It's awesome direction, but I need to work out what I don't get along with them. I do love them, I just need to platinum them. Need that platinum. Okay, GTA 3. I didn't realise this was only a 3 out of 10 and 25 hours. I like GTA 3. I don't get along with many 3D Grand Theft Autos. I'm so old that I enjoyed the original GTA 1 and GTA 2 and GTA London on the PC. I'm the age that I was excited to play these on a LAN with my friend around his house, because he had 2 computers. I sure as hell didn't have 2 computers, but we would LAN GTA 2 multiplayer, and it would just be the coolest sandbox kind of experience that I'd never experienced before. You know, it was amazing. I couldn't believe games could do this. Yeah, alone all the glorified violence. And I remember when GTA 3 came out, I waltzed up to Sainsbury's. I don't know if, you know, age rating was a thing back then, but I must have been, I don't know, 11, 12, and I just bought GTA 3 on the PS2 with no problems. Went home and loaded it up and played it. And you know, you pay the hooker, you beat her to death with the baseball bat, you'll get your money back. That's GTA 3 in a nutshell. So I don't know how I got away with buying that. But I played the hell out of it on PS3, on PS2 even, and never touched it, you know, for trophies. So I would like to go back to this. It's a weird, you know, I grew up with this game kind of memory that I haven't gone back to, like I have other PS2 games. Like currently I'm playing Final Fantasy X-2, for example, something I played when I was younger. I've gone back to it now, I'm getting it for trophies, so I should do this with GTA 3. And speaking of which, GTA 5, something I've got 1% in it. I don't know. I just didn't get along with it. I just didn't want to commit. I think this is a case of me not wanting to commit the time because of trophies. When this came out, I let trophies affect me. I let them affect what I play. A bit less so now. I play what I want now and I try and keep my completion rate up. But when this came out 10 years ago, I was like, well, I can't start this. It's a bloody 150-hour plat. I'm never going to get any other platinums. I probably should play it now. Seeing as it's released on 3 different platforms. It's on PS3, 4 and 5. Truly a multi-generational. This has been your longest plat at the moment. And I made a new award actually for time commitment. So I imagine, unless there's anything else that's going to surprise me, that GTA 5 will get that award later. Hotline Miami, I love this game. I haven't played it. I found it really hard. I love the, on paper it is the game for me. It is a very Mode 47 game. It's quick, it's fast, it's insta-death, it's difficult. I need to go back to it. I have both 1 and 2, and both of those platinums would suit my list quite well. So yeah, people should check this game out. It's really cool, really cool. Indivisible or indivisible. Ooh, there's a little warning here. The list contains 3 unobtainable trophies. Now, I think my friend has this. I think Mr. Lance Prime has this platinum. Is it going to be? Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. It's like it's like an action fighter Metroidvania, from what I understand. 100% cannot be obtained. So that means the platinum's obtainable. That means the DLC, there we go, orange means not obtainable. So yeah, the DLC, you can't get S rank on all the challenges. Okay, that's interesting. I wouldn't avoid that. I would still play it for the platinum. I'm not very bothered about not having 100% because of DLC. As long as I get the platinum, I'm happy. So yeah, cool game. I need to play that. And look, no one's ever gotten 100%. They've always been bugged. That's insane. 0%. Interesting. Okay, ooh, couple of anime games. Alright, JoJo Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle, and Eyes of Heaven. I don't know much about JoJo other than, the memes where the gun appears out of the piece of paper. It looks hilarious. My friend, again, same friend, really likes JoJo. Something I need to sit down and watch, I think. But there's so many now, it's quite a commitment. Maybe not a One Piece type commitment, but there's a lot of content to get through. And I probably, I wouldn't play an anime game that I haven't watched the anime for. So that leaves out JoJo for me. It leaves out Kill la Kill. It leaves out Black Clover from earlier, JoJo. So the only games I might play would be like, I know, Steins Gate. Steins Gate's my favourite anime, by the way. A little bit of trivia there. So yeah, I'm sure they're good. I hope you enjoyed them. They're quite rare actually, 11 and 14%. 3 out of 10 is decent length. So yeah, maybe one day I'll check them out after watching the anime. Same with Kill la Kill. Now I remember the launch trailer for this, and it just looks like your run-of-the-mill anime arena fighter, which I have no problem with. I just prefer, I was going to say real fighters then, that's not what I meant. I prefer 3D fighters, Tekken, Street Fighter, 2D fighters to arena fighters. Yeah, I'm not going to upset anyone. And then you got some Lego, one Lego game, Lego Marvel Superheroes. I played number 2 for the first time with my 6-year-old nephew the other day, and they are awesome, man. He had unlocked hundreds of characters, and they all had different abilities. I know how Lego games work. I've played Star Wars ones, I've played Lord of the Rings ones. I haven't played many newer ones though, and they've come along really well. Like, this is really cool, really cool. Yeah, they seem to have come along a long way, like the levels and the graphics, for a Lego game. It was really fun. And that they've got split screen couch co-op still is really cool. Like, I can bond with my nephew over stuff like this because he loves video games, I love video games, and when he showed me something I've never seen before. I've never played co-op Lego split screen before, I don't think. I have, it's been 20 years probably. So that was really cool. Maybe I could get the platinum with him one day and I can say, yeah, he helped me get that. Same with the Lego movie. Love the film, but yeah, haven't played the game. Life is Strange. How do I feel about Life is Strange? I love the story. I love the characters. but it is like one of the most cringy teen drama things I've ever seen. But I really like it. I don't know. I think I like the supernatural aspect of it. It's a really cool power she has, Max has, and yeah, I like the other characters as well. The new one wasn't well received apparently. My partner loves Life is Strange. She's played all, don't know how many are there, 3 or 4 of them, not the remasters but like the originals. I've been meaning to get the new one, but yeah, the reviews are bad. Apparently it's really bad compared to what these are. So I've put it off. I would like to play it though and make my own decision. Okay, and then you've got Manhunt, another Rockstar. Was it Rocksteady? No, it's definitely Rockstar. Of course it's Rockstar. Another Rockstar PS2 game re-release. Never played it. Just, I knew how notorious it was. I remember something going around at school. I was in secondary school when this released, and it was banned. There were like letters warning about it. Like it was brutal. They really condemned this game. I can't remember if it was actually banned in UK or whether there was just like, you know, advisories and not to let your kids play it. But yeah, you're basically a serial killer. It's like Saw the film, or the worst one, Hostel. I don't like Hostel. I love horror, but I don't like Hostel. So yeah, I never played that. You got some Spider-Mans, another PlayStation exclusive I've never touched, which I should play. You know, I love Spider-Man. Am I wearing a Spider-Man hoodie? No, I'm not. I've got a Spider-Man leather jacket, for Christ's sake. But no, just never played the games. I feel like they've passed me. I sit on these and I think, oh, I've got to play these, and then they go and remaster them. They remaster them and I've never played it. Oh, I love this tag, that PC. That makes me happy. I think it's cool. You can earn trophies towards your, you know, your trophy total on something that isn't a PlayStation. You just play on PC and you get the trophies. Very cool. But yeah, I probably would. I know this one's on catalog, Miles Morales. This one I'd probably have to play the PS5 version instead of the PS4. And number 2 is the newer one, isn't it? So just I need to do it. No excuse. Right. Mortal Kombat. Okay, you got some fighting games. Cool. As you know, I'm a massive fighting game fan, massive Mortal Kombat fan. And yeah, 2 of my favourite games on your list are right here.
Even as a corpse, you're disappointed. Quitality. Reiko wins.
Mortal Kombat 1 has problems. It is such a love-hate relationship with that game. There were rumours that no more content was coming, and then they go and do a killer update where they release like a new pink ninja called Floyd. Awesome update. So I don't know what's going on with MK1. I want it to do well. I like the gameplay. It was the first Mortal Kombat to have like tag teams, basically. You know, you've got these cameos that give you extra moves. So it's not quite a tag fighter like Marvel vs. Capcom is, but it does have this kind of assist component to it. And I enjoyed the platinum. I enjoyed ranked, but my god, it is the saltiest online game. I play a lot of online fighters, and you know, I'm used to receiving hate mail. I send it back sometimes, you know, if I find the message funny. And MK1 is the worst. MK1 is a cesspit of toxicity, really is, but I find that kind of funny, you know. If I beat someone and someone messages me calling me a loser, you know, the tamest message I can think of, and yeah, that's quite funny to me. I do enjoy it. I do like a good teabag if I win, if they deserve it, you know, if they deserve it. I'm not inherently toxic. I just find it funny to give that energy back to toxic people. I think it's quite funny. Same with MK11. Much better game overall. You go back to MK11 and the graphics, they look almost probably as good as MK1, if not better. Like, it's like a darker, grittier tone. Because MK1, why it's called 1, is that it's a bit of a reboot. It's a bit of a timeline cleanse, and they repurpose loads of characters, and it's a bit of a longer platinum compared to MK1. You've got to level up loads of stuff. You need King of the Hill points. It is a harder platinum, but I really like it. I thought that was a wicked game. Oh no, you've got two of the worst platinums next to each other. Mr. Masagi. Don't know much about this one. I don't see it, online as much as My Name is Mayo. So, if anything else pops up, I think these two, one of them will get not the Crown Jewel Award, but yeah, the Cakewalk Award or the Trophy of Regret. I feel a bit weird awarding the Trophy of Regret because I'm assuming you regret getting this. Maybe you don't. There's a lot of people out there who aren't like me who think, oh, why did I get that platinum? Some people are more than happy to get a platinum added to their number, and that's fine, no problem with people playing I Am Mayo. It's just, we need the acknowledgement. It's a quick, easy platinum and only for the platinum. I've seen some My Name is Mayo defenders. Oh no, it's a good game. It's a unique art style. It's so zany, it's worth playing. You just played it for the platinum, don't beat around the bush with it. It is what it is, which is fine. I've done the same. I talk about Orc Slayer a lot. I literally played it for a platinum and it was the worst 2 hours of my life. It was horrible. And I regret that game. So, it's personal taste whether you regret that or not. And that is what it is. Same with Mr. Masagi, but I know less about that game. I'm sure I'd get the idea in about 2 minutes, but I've never even watched a trailer on it. Right, what's next? We've got... Oh, cool, Naruto games. I've started 1 or 2 of these on Steam because they've gone on offer, and I'm like, well, I love fighting games. I should get into arena fighters, and I've seen probably, I don't know, half of the Naruto, maybe not in order. So I get the characters, and I like the world and the abilities and stuff. But I don't know much about it, I won't lie. But these games I tried, and they're cool, they're fun. I think I can enjoy an arena anime fighter in small doses. If I play 10 in a row, I feel like I've played them all, they all feel the same. But ones like this are really cool. And the rosters always amaze me in these kind of games. They have everyone from everything with different outfits, and they're really cool. So yeah, I can see you like anime a lot, obviously, in general, and you really like Naruto, so that could be a franchise fanatic award for you there. Nothing? Never heard of that one. I kind of dig the art though. 4 out of 10, quite rare, 16%. Okay. Trophy icons. Oh, hello. He's a funky dude, isn't he? What you got? Oh, I love the icons, they're really cool. Best friend computer. That's nice and sad at the same time. Soldier, queen. Okay. Was it kind of chess maybe? Factory? No, nothing to do with chess, I'm sure. I might want to check that out. That has intrigued me. Never heard of it. I'm quite interested in games I've never heard of. Or, I'm not even seeing a trailer for this or seen it in the store, yet alone seen it on a trophy list. So yeah, let me know what that's like. I'll be interested in that. One Piece. I mentioned One Piece a bit earlier. An anime I've not seen. There's loads of games for One Piece. And just something I've never played or don't have time to play, yet alone watch the anime with its thousands of episodes. 62% platinum. This might be the lowest percent you have in a platinum. I've got plenty of these. Resi 6 comes to mind, and loads of others where the platinum only makes up about 50 or 60% of the game because of the amount of DLC they had. I always find that interesting. So yeah, cool. Overwatch 2, damn. This is your second, maybe... This is either your hardest platinum or your second hardest platinum. Between this and Crash, isn't it? It's between this and Crash Bandicoot, or your hardest. 7 out of 10. Now I appreciate Overwatch 2 more than Crash, I think, because Crash is, at least it's offline, right? You're playing offline, there's no stress. It's just you against the maps and the platforming. Really difficult, don't get me wrong. But Overwatch 2, not only is it difficult, and this is an ultra rare, this is completely multiplayer focused, and this is really tough. I recently platinumed Marvel Rivals, and it reminded me of Overwatch 2. Obviously, the gameplay is Overwatch, but the trophy list as well, which is basically, would I say mastery of each character? It's a character-focused trophy for each character. Normally using their ult or their abilities, it makes them relevant to them. So, hardest from memory before I scroll down, Zenyatta. I think that's what they're called. Lucio. Lucio was a bastard. He had to knock people off the edge. I don't know, Reaper maybe? He had a quite hard one. Alright, I'm gonna check. Zenyatta. Zenyatta's the hardest. 4 kills or assists, 6 seconds. That's an ult of theirs, and yeah, really tough. Lucio, god, 2 for 2. Okay. Yeah, 3 killing blows whilst wall riding as Lucio without dying. That's tough. There's a certain map that's really good for that, and they would like sound blast you off. I went for it and I couldn't get it. 3 for 3, Reaper, god damn. Right, Reaper. So yeah, his ult was like you would teleport and you'd shoot everyone. Anyone who's played Marvel Rivals, it's basically one of Star-Lord's abilities. He just shoots in all directions and goes nuts. So yeah, these trophies are very difficult. See, each one is a character. I probably have to check what percentage I'm on. I haven't got the Overwatch 2 plat, but I know that's difficult. And like I said, that is ultra rare, 1.75%. Very impressive, very impressive. Right, moving on then. And 100 hours as well, of course, so quite a long one. Persona 3 Reload. I have not played any Persona for a long amount of time. I think I played Persona 4 on the Vita for a bit, maybe for a couple of hours, and didn't earn 1 trophy. And when I play a game for a couple of hours and don't earn a trophy, I feel like I have the opportunity to like stand back and be like, do I want to play this game for 100 hours for the platinum, or do I nope out now? Not because it's a bad game, but because I get cold feet about the commitment to platinum and getting the platinum in a long game. And that's basically what I did with Persona 4. Now this is Reload, so this is the re-release from, I don't know, last year, 2 years ago maybe. So again, with many games, because I've been trophy hunting for 15 bloody years, I have the option to play the original or the re-release on PS4. And you'd think, oh, you'd go for the newest re-release, right? It's a no-brainer. Bug fixes, all the content together. No man, I like playing the old janky games, so I've got a thing for the older the game the better, the jankier the better. I just love playing games on old hardware as well. And the PS3 is 19 years old this year. 20 years, I think I read somewhere that 20 years makes something retro. Let that sink in. The PS3 is a 20-year-old console nearly. That's insane. It makes you feel very old. Resi 2, awesome, obviously awesome. One of the best remakes, modern remakes ever, without a doubt. Pretty much kick-started a lot of this remake. Oh, it can do well if you remake something good, and now we see nothing but remakes. Pretty sure this kick-started that a bit. I prefer the Resident Evil 1 remake on the GameCube, which they then obviously they ported over to PS4 and 5. And really cool game, but this Resi 2 one is like a full-on remake. The characters are different, the lines are different, the general order's the same, but yeah, what a cool game, and a cool engine. The RE engine is absolutely killing it for Capcom. Like, they're doing so well. It's even without Monster Hunter. So yeah, love this game. I've got 95% as well. I think actually I got 1% more because I went back and got a letter from Jill they released, which I think is really cool. Resident Evil 3 remake got released, and they went back to Resident Evil 2 in the lead up to it and added a letter you can find from the main character of 3, and it gave you a trophy. I love stuff like that. That's really cool. Signales, oh man. One of my favourite games, not only on this list, but maybe of all time. Like, I was just talking about jankiness. This is a janky kind of hard to control game. You know, it's very Resi actually, it's like Resi 1. It's just one of the coolest horror games I've ever played, and the atmosphere, the aesthetic, yeah, alone the puzzles, but it's the music, it's the lore. If there's one game on this list so far, because we're not quite at the end, that I want people to play or try, it's this one. And look at those stats, 3 out of 10, 1 playthrough potentially. I did 2 myself in 5 hours. I think I took about 15 hours. I really took my time with it. It's not overly rare, 24%, but don't let any of these deceive you. Even the 13 trophies is quite deceptive. You know, you see 13 trophies and I think, oh, that's a low effort list. And yeah, it pretty much is a low effort list, but the game is just fantastic. It is perfect. In as perfect as a janky PS1 like game can be. To me, it's perfect and I love it. So yeah, please play Signalis. I'm glad Patbackdeal has played this really cool game. I think I know what one of the awards is going to. And then you got Sleeping Dogs. I struggle with open world games, but if I were to play them, I think I would give this one a go. I may have even tried it on the PS3. This is one of it. I would play a long open world game like this on PS4 rather than PS3. This has a really interesting story. You know, it was a different game. It got cancelled. Someone else picked it up, and then they renamed it. It's like that kind of rags to riches, hard development game. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I do want to give that a go. The Cosmic Something, SpongeBob. The Cosmic Shake. No idea what it is. Very sorry. I've never played any SpongeBob games. I watch a lot of SpongeBob, but I've never played any of the games. I was quite interested in this, like, Smash Brothers clone, a Nickelodeon one, was it? I can't remember. I don't remember what SpongeBob is on, but I never got it, and it never went on Plus, so I never tried it. And then you've got the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Now this one I know mostly from Steam. This is quite a recent release on PlayStation in the grand scheme of things. And one of the trophies is like, hey, look at this for 10 years or something. There we go, there it is, literally there. Don't go outside. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. Now obviously you can cheat this, you can set your clock on a PlayStation, but I just love that there are people out there who have earned this legitly. What a unique trophy, and I love trophies like this. It's like so absurd, so unique, and to earn it normally you'd have to wait 10 years, which means you just load up the game and then you get it. Imagine if you accidentally load it up after 7 years, you're just like god damn it. So yeah, that's a really interesting trophy and achievement there. That sticks out to me. I quite like it. That makes the list like, wow, that's a cool list to me. And then you got Walking Dead. The Telltale Definitive Series. Is that just the first one? That's got to be the first one, right? Long Walk. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. I've seen these icons so much. Like, I have this platinum 3 times. One of my biggest trophy regrets is playing the same game, this awesome 10 out of 10 game that launched Telltale, you know, into the stratosphere. I've played it 3 times and I hate it now. I can't ever play it again. It was quite fun on the Vita, you know, I like playing things on a smaller screen. Another little quirk I have, the smaller the screen the better. I just love seeing games on like smaller technology. I think that's really cool. Oh, and then you got the first one to the best one, Wolf Among Us. 1 out of 10, 10 hours, 55%. It is the best Telltale game. The atmosphere, the voice acting, everything about it, really cool. Still got that janky, you know, Telltale engine, reaction face animations, you know, they're really funny. But brilliant game. Can't wait for the sequel if it's still coming out, which I don't know. Okay, nearing the end, and you have 4 Uncharted Platinums. Very cool. 4 of them. I don't know why, but I feel like you like Naruto more than you like Uncharted. You know what I mean? Like, you'd play Naruto because you love the anime, you like the anime, and you've played 3 or 4 Naruto games. You've played 4 Uncharted, so you must really like them. But you have them all in, well, 2023, December, January, September, December. So you played pretty much 3 of them in 2 months, which is quite impressive, by the way. That is impressive. And then you played 4 a little later. So I don't know, franchise fanatic, maybe that goes to Uncharted, maybe it goes to something else. We'll see in a minute, because we're near the very end. We've got Undertale. Brilliant game, obviously. Never played it, but I've seen enough videos. What I find interesting about Undertale is all the different ways you can play it. You can murder everyone, you can keep everyone alive. There's loads of playthroughs, and different things happen at the end depending what you do. There's also a weird thing where if you save scum something, and it's to do with killing all the enemies or not killing them all, the bone guy, Sans, whatever he's called, he knows you save scummed. It's like a separate backup thing within the game or something, and he knows you save scummed, and he like judges you for it. I think that's really cool. Like, it breaks the fourth wall a bit. So yeah, I need to play that. I'd probably enjoy that on Vita, and where is it? 42%. So yeah, no brainer, no brainer. And lastly, you've got WWE 2K24. Now, is this the nuts broken one? One of them was so unplayable and broken, and probably not this one because it looks obtainable. 100% you got all the DLC trophies, because I doubt 63 trophies means all base game. So, I've not played a wrestling game since the SNES days, another indicator of my age. I wouldn't know any of the wrestlers now. I would not know any of them. You know, the wrestlers who come back for their big returns, obviously it's like The Rock and John Cena. That's kind of when I last knew wrestling, and even that must have been 15 years ago. So God knows what's going on with wrestling at the moment. And that's it. That's your list. So let's not waste any time. We're going to be looking at the awards. So we've got, first of all, time committed. So between that is, it's going to be Grand Theft Auto 5, 150 hours, or Overwatch 2, 100 hours. Okay, time committed is going to Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, so time commitment is going to Grand Theft Auto 5 for being 150 hours. It's literally your longest platinum in your list. One of the longest platinums in any list, really. That's a really, really massive amount of time. And no wonder it took you a year and 5 months to complete. Next up, we've got Cakewalk. Cakewalk is awarded to the game that is low effort. You don't really have any negative feelings towards or positive. And I like to assume this kind of goes to Telltale games in a way. So I'm going to give it to Batman, the Telltale series, for Cakewalk. It's not a terrible game, but I think it is a kind of game someone would just play for a platinum. It is 1 out of 10. It's not the notoriously awesome Wolf Among Us or the game that kickstarted their thing with Walking Dead. It's just another Telltale game, and I know a pretty okay one at that. It's alright. Next up, we're going to go with Franchise Fanatic, the award I like to give not just the game with the most platinums in the series, but one I think you love the most, the franchise you enjoy the most, and I kind of touched upon this. Uncharted, you have 4 platinums in, so you'd think I'd give it to that. But no, I'm not going to. I'm going to give it to the Naruto games. That's what I think you like. I think you like Naruto a lot, and I'm giving it to that. Could have gone with JoJo, but I don't know JoJo very much, so I'm going to assume Naruto is your favourite, and we're going Franchise Fanatic there. Okay, next up, Heart and Soul, my favourite platinum from your list, and that could be one I'm jealous of, or one I've played and I know I love, and one I want to bring more awareness to and would like other people to try, and that is very easily going to Signalis. I want everyone to play this game. I want everyone to let me know what they think of it, because I absolutely love this game. Signalis gets Heart and Soul. Okay, next up is Trophy of Regret, and I used this when I first made the award. I said I'll give it to something like I Am Mayo, and I'm giving it something like I Am Mayo. It is going to I Am Mayo. It's literally why I created the award. In fact, this may have been the inspiration for making the awards in the first place. I was like, well, people have to regret a platinum like this, right? Some people, maybe. So this is what I'm giving it to, and I have no idea if you regret it, and it doesn't matter if you don't. That's cool. It's just an acknowledgement of how easy this platinum is, and maybe I'll do a tally of how many people have it in the lists I do. And if we could do a I Am Mayo battle between, who has the I Am Mayo and who doesn't. It'd be interesting to see that stat after a year or something. That leaves the final award, the Crown Jewel. What is your best platinum? I think it comes down to 3 of them. We've got Grand Theft Auto 5, we've got Crash Bandicoot 1, and we've got Overwatch 2. And I'm going to take a personal stake in this and go with Overwatch 2. The only game of the 3 I've actually played, But because it's very multiplayer focused, more so than GTA 5, I'm not even sure about GTA 5's online trophies, to be honest. But Overwatch 2 is fully multiplayer, and there's nothing worse for trophies than dealing with other people. Sad but true, and Overwatch 2 really impressive. So yeah, scroll down to it, put it in the frame. There you go. That gets the Crown Jewel Award from me. So well done, well done. And much like the Overwatch Platinum rating, I'm going to give your list overall a 7 out of 10. I don't usually let the number of Platinums factor in, and it's not really based on that. 55 Platinums is a great start, and you'll probably be thinking of your 100 milestone in a year or two. But I'm really impressed with how many really good Platinums you have. You've got some difficult ones there. Those top 3 there, Overwatch 2, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Crash, they are 3 Platinums that any, rare trophy hunter would be proud of. And so you should be too. They're really good. But yeah, that'll be it for now. So remember, if you want your own trophy list reviewed, just drop a message in the comments, leave your PSN, please subscribe, not that I check or anything, but yeah, I would appreciate it. Please subscribe if you want your list reviewed, please subscribe if you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll hopefully do a few more of these soon with more awards to give out. The only new award I did for this review was time committed, but I'm going to take those ideas that you gave me from the other video and implement some of the others that I like. So yeah, thank you for that. Alright, take it easy. I'll catch you on the next one. Happy hunting and all that, and see you next time. Bye now.